Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So this message today is going to find you right before you step into your winning season. So let's see, what does Spirit want to communicate to you in this exact time before you step into this new season of your life. Okay, I'm going to start with an oracle card and let's just feel what's happening for you in this time. Spirit, for the person who is about to step into their winning season, what is the message you want to communicate? Okay, I'm seeing a card here, actually two cards speaking out. So we have the person of Earth, as well as the white rabbit. Okay, interesting. So the provider and caregiver, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, dependable. We also have the keywords manager, business owner, banking CEO. Okay, maybe this reading is going to find a lot of business owners, CEOs, entrepreneurs, maybe people who are pursuing a creative path as well. But I already am getting this energy from you that you're going to be able to pull something off in such an effortless way that's so difficult to actually do. Because you have this very stubborn energy, but it's also being contrasted with this level of class, you know? And you're very materialistic, but also dependable, also nurturing and grounded, right, into reality. Such an interesting energy that you hold. It's like, on the other hand, you are maybe quite stubborn and quite ambitious and high achieving and materialistic. But on the other side, you can be also very classy, very elegant, sophisticated, grounded and nurturing and loving and kind. Very dependable energy coming from you. But you have the white rabbit. Okay, so the keywords are spark of curiosity, spiritual awakening, it's time, heading the call. Okay, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, notice, going down the rabbit hole, walking from the dream. It's like you're walking away from something that used to feel like a dream because it's becoming reality, you know? Maybe you're a Sagittarius. We also have the earth signs here. So I feel like in this time of your life, you're in that threshold where it feels like you're walking away from something that used to feel like a dream, and you're stepping in a world where it is your life. It's your reality. That is your winning season that you're stepping into. There is a call that has been recently made apparent to you, is what I'm hearing. I feel like someone recently had a major wake-up call in their life. Like, you had this moment of realization of, I can't let this happen. Like, I can't, lose myself, or I can't, not succeed in this. I can't allow this dream to just, remain a dream forever. It's like this, it's a very powerful moment of realization that you had. And it's such a contrast of energies from the dark to the light, right? Because one day you could feel so lost and like, so far away. But then the next day you're like, I'm here. This is happening. Like, this is happening for me. This is what's happening right now. So it's very interesting how I sense that you recently had a major spiritual awakening, a major moment of an inner calling, this voice in you said, it's time to get up, it's time to do something. We cannot let this something remain a dream forever. And so also when the timing strikes. And okay, this is something that I just thought about like a couple of days ago, and I felt it was so relevant. It's like, we're always maybe like so obsessed with time and always, wanting to know when something is going to happen. And like, I've been there myself as well, just like trying to connect with my guides and with source, and like understanding like when is my time gonna come, like when is this going to come into my life. And I recently had a moment of realization. It's like the moment when we stop asking when it's gonna arrive, it's the exact time when it arrives, because we're really putting time out of the equation. And I feel like this is something that you're doing in this time. It's like you're not even asking about the time, you're not even questioning, is it my time yet? You're just going for it, like it's my time. You are deciding it's my time. So it's very powerful. I also feel like sometimes when we are communicating, with source, I've been questioning myself lately, like, are they maybe waiting for our sign that we're ready? Is the universe maybe waiting for our sign? Is the universe ready to give us everything, but it's just waiting for us to decide and questioning when the time is gonna come? So that's something that I recently had a big realization about. So maybe it's gonna resonate with some of you, where I truly feel like things come to us when we stop asking about the timing, but we just accept that the time is now. So I don't know, maybe write in the comments if you've had that experience too. But let's see your tarot cards and tune more into this message that is meant to find you before you step into your winning season. Okay, let's start with 3 cards. And oh wow, the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, we're getting a lot of I see someone who's about to have a big financial windfall. Could be something that you're experiencing, or this maybe promotion in your career. Could be also someone's business taking off. Something about your work. I feel like there's something about your work and money that is taking off here. Let's see. Oh wow, the 5 of Pentacles. Look at this pot of gold. Yeah. Okay. And oh, the Sun. Okay, it seems like it seems to me like you're stepping in a very financially prosperous era here. And I also it sounds like maybe you feel like there has been a lot of competition. You could have been experiencing a lot of competition. But I also kind of get the feeling in some way you're able to stand out. Like you're able to take yourself out of this competitive energy. Maybe something has been feeling competitive in your life. Or I'm hearing the word oversaturated. But I feel like you're able to find a place where you can really shine your brightest without comparison, without feeling like you need to be something that you're not. So you have this very grounded energy, this very nurturing energy, this very caring energy that's serving you in this time of your life. And I see that this winning season is going to be opening up for you a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to progressing in your career and also increasing your abundance and wealth, which is maybe something that you have been waiting on. Because I do sense there is this side of you that has been waiting on something. And it's like, well, when is it gonna come? When is it gonna arrive? But I also feel like you recently had this moment, like this shift of perspective of saying now. I feel like someone had a moment of realization now, like time is irrelevant. Let's see what else about your winning season. Gonna get one more card. Can we get more information, Spirit? Oh my God, wow, the 4 of Pentacles. And look at this person, like, I always, when I see this specific 4 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is hiding their treasure. Like, they have amounted, big amounts of wealth, and they want to hide it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to share it. So it's making me feel like even though you are amounting to this, you're trying to avoid people finding out. Or maybe it's even like the success that you're going to achieve. It feels like you don't want people to find out about this. You don't want people's eyes on this, because I also feel like when we keep things to ourselves, they remain protected. Maybe it's just me, right? Maybe it's just how I feel. But I sense like we shouldn't talk too much. The less we talk, the better it is for ourselves. So maybe this is something that will help you. I feel like you should be quiet about this. Someone maybe wants to keep this a secret. You don't want people to find out. You want to protect it. Okay, so the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you're really entering like this receiving mode, I feel. When it rains and pours, that's how I see the Ace of Cups. It's like when you turn that tap on, it doesn't end. And the Eight of Pentacles, you're very close to like mastering something here. Like you're going to be known as the master of something, as the person to do the job, as the one people go to. Because there's something about your skills that's really going to be expanding your career. I feel like people are going to start to notice your skills, or you're going to be maybe seen. If you have been working on like a project recently, or investing in something, like trying to improve a specific skill, I do feel like this is kind of correlated to how you're going to escalate in your career. So we're seeing also, because I do see, there is like this energy of a promotion for someone, or being able to progress career-wise and financially wise. So I feel like it's connected to you either improving in a specific skill, or maybe it's like a project that you want to release that's going to really help you escalate. Either way, you are the one who's going to be receiving. There is very competitive energy here. I keep getting that. I don't know if it's coming from you. I don't know if it's maybe the industry that you're in. Could be also feeling competitive with maybe like your peers or people who are in your circle. There is this underlying energy of competition. I don't know how exactly that's going to show up in your life. But I also feel from you like you are not invested in the competition. So maybe the competition is something that's happening like outside of you, between other people. But you, I feel like, are trying to find your own peace in this pursuit. And you're trying to really find like your way of doing something. I feel like you don't want to be involved in the drama, or you don't want to pay attention to it. What's healthiest for you, it feels like, is to just like remain yourself in this scenario. Okay, what else? What is the message meant to find you before you step into this winning season of your life? Okay, prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, very fitting with all of these cards. I definitely feel like everything is sort of like indicating that this winning season for you, it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. It lies ahead. Again, we have the Taurus, so a lot of earth energy, which is connected to the Pentacles. The Pentacles do represent the earth signs, but there is also, a lot of, I sense, the drive behind all of this. Like I see a person who is very goal driven, is very ambitious and materialistic. There's also this materialistic side to you, whether maybe you want to admit it or not. But I also sense there is this like materialistic side to you. And maybe this even like possessiveness with achieving certain things in your life. But then also there is like this very contrasting other side of you that is very nurturing and is very caring and it's very understanding. So maybe your goals are kind of more out there, ambitious, but the way that you approach this feels very grounded. It feels very responsible, I would say. I do get like a lot of like responsible energy from you. Okay, what is going to be your angel number card? 28. Oh my God, I'm a leader. Okay, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate, yeah, that word keeps coming up for you, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards an achievement. So I see why there is that contrasting energy, because in order to be a leader, you have to see things from a leadership kind of perspective, which may be very different from, let's say, the employee, right? I'm just saying this in context. You can see how this message is going to apply to you in your life. But a leader has to see things from a different point of view. And sometimes make decisions that maybe certain people won't necessarily agree with, but they know that it's the best thing to do for the business, right? So this is kind of how I'm seeing your energy, and why there is this possessiveness, but also compassion. Because you understand that in order to lead something, you need to have a very, I would say, unbiased opinion towards things. And you're also you're putting in a lot of effort to do this with compassion, right? I don't necessarily see like manipulation, but it's like compassion. You're trying to do this, trying to lead it the right way out of compassion, out of the love for everyone that you have. I want to get one more to end your reading. Okay, 222. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. So with this number 2, there's a lot of alignment right now for you. But also what I'm seeing is that you have been maybe putting in a lot of effort in your thoughts, and because you understand the power of your thoughts, you understand how the thoughts shape your reality, and the things that we think eventually become our actions, and our actions eventually will become a habit, and that habit eventually, creates our identity, and our identity is who we are. So I see that someone here has been really trying to shape their thoughts in a way that will serve them. And you have been, in a way, affirming to become a leader. Like, I feel like in a way you have been affirming to, become number one in something, because you understand that you have what it takes to lead a group of people, or to lead a community into success, into compassion. It's a very powerful reading today, but I definitely feel like someone had a major moment of awakening here that kind of got them up on their feet and made them realize that the time is now, So this can be also a sign that your guides have heard you and that they're agreeing with you, So that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.